Simon, you can have the last word.
I want number 4,
line.
please.
You want John, who is in Manchester. Wrong song, it's over. Hello there, John.
Hi, Dizzy, you okay?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'd just like to say well done for showing Elton how you should be done.
Thank you very much.
My question's for Danny this evening. Week after week, I think Paige has really started to prove himself, but with Danny, do you think that he's left himself vulnerable this week following the judge's comments?
Do I think what?
Say the second part again, you just cut out
After the judge's comments this week, has Paige left himself vulnerable?
Ah, good question. Is Paige a bit vulnerable now?
You know what? I think you're only vulnerable if the performance is bad, and I thought that performance was sensational. It was one of the best openings
week after week, and he's definitely seen Danny each week.
I think that sometimes, you know, people are swayed by what the judges say, but the performance is what is going to win you the show or not.
This is true.
Paige did incredibly.
Do you regret
He's
your
still learning
comment
the
at all?
names.
Of he has 0 chance of winning?
Oh, come on. If you look at Liam, Harry, Zayn...
Niall.
What are the other two? There's 5 in the band, Simon. There is 5 in the band.
No, you've got me in a spot again now.
Simon's jesting. He likes the attention.
Liam, Harry, Zayn...
Hey, he has a bit of paper there, Tommy.
No, I don't.
He has a bit of paper. Simon, you have a bit of paper. Simon, you have a bit of paper.
No, now, come on, I've seen it. It's got a lady's phone number and I'm confused and baffled. Unfortunately, we're just about out of time. Let's have a massive round of applause for our judges. Simon, you really shouldn't take numbers off ladies in the audience.
I did not.
Very naughty. Now then, if you are sat at home right now thinking, wow, those judges' phone calls were great, but what I'd really love is some behind-the-scenes footage to top it all off, then you are in luck. We have got just the thing for you. That's great.
Good morning, E22. It's week 6.
I couldn't wait outside like that in the freezing cold, so God love them.
The crowd out there is just amazing. Have a nice day.
I'm really excited. I'm so happy I get to be here again.
Loads of people outside, but security said we're not allowed to see him because of safety. We're a bit gutted about that because, you know, we want to come out and see you, so...
Safety smafety, that's what I say.
We weren't allowed to see the fans at the gate, but we found a way around it.
I think we might get told off for this.
It's good for them to experience the pressure, I suppose, of having that level of fame. I've just got to remind them to not let it go to their head sometimes.
That's why people enter these competitions, because you want screaming fans. You know, I've got one. I've won for years. I've only got one left.
It's survival of the fittest now. It really, really is. And somebody has to go this week. I don't think I'm going to lose anybody.
It's a big show. Elton John is going to make or break these contestants.
Elton is very famous for his duets, and if I was to work with anyone, I would love to work with Whitney Houston,
Placido Domingo,
John Mayer,
Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
I'd love to do a duet with Shirley Bassey. I'll take that, yeah. Kanye West.
Be Nicki Minaj, because she's so freaking cool.
Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did?
Oh, I'd rather pluck.
It's not me.
Feeling like a little kid.
I believe that tonight's show is going to be incredible. It's just scary. We haven't really seen everything at the stage yet.
Being in the bottom 2, 3 times, I'm pulling my pants.
I feel I've come back with a good song, and I really want to get through to next week.
Seems like there's really few of us now, so it's really heating up.
Live from London, it's the X Factor.
That really was Peter Dixon, a.k.a. Mr. Booming Voice Man. He is a legend. But right now, we're joined by more legends. It's our celebrity panel. First up, the only woman who can look properly glamorous at daybreak is Christine Bleakley.
Don't know about that.
And he may present it, but he's certainly no egghead. Also quite glamorous, Dermot Murnahan. And she looks good in the jungle, but she's even better in person. It's Nicola McLean. Hey, gang. Now, you're all X Factor super fans, so let's hear it first up. Who are you all gunning for, Christine?
I think the easy answer is always Rebecca and Matt, because they are outstanding in the wear tonight as well. But I thought Cher was superb this evening.
So
I
have
really
you been
did.
turned? Were you not so keen on her before?
Not that I wasn't so much keen. I just thought Rebecca stands out so much. But I thought Cher was superb. And One Direction. Tonight was the first night I thought...
You've got 4 acts that you're gunning for. That's a lot, that's a lot.
I am.
Do you think that One Direction are cute? And do you know the separate members?
Well, do you know, I saw them very briefly at the Pride of Britain Awards this week, backstage, and they were such lovely boys as well, and I just think they make a lovely group, and they're very united and very genuine, so I think that comes across.
I like that, they're lovely boys.
Dermot's nodding away. You were One Direction
I bought my daughters along, and they were lovely to them. They are lovely
really
boys. But for
have
me,
they got crushes on them all?
Yes, they have,
Yeah, they're stood over there nodding away. Who's their fave, do you know?
Their fave?
Shout out, who's your
One
fave?
Direction, isn't it?
Harry! Oh, there we go, Harry, yeah, the girls love.
They know the names.
Yeah.
But I mean,
unlike Simon,
stand out
no
singing
joke.
tonight, it's got to be Matt and Rebecca.
Yeah.
Sheer lunacy, it's Wagner again. I mean, wandered on the stage there.
But did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was fantastic, but it's like he doesn't do any rehearsal or anything, is it? They put a jacket on him, he turns up and...
It's like Simon
head there.
said.
There's a lot of nice girls will dance around you and you can mutter something.
Yeah.
And then he just does it, and then,
That's what Simon said, wasn't it? It was a case of, like, he just doesn't know what he's doing. But I kind of like it.
It's like he had that microphone stand to hold on to at the end.
It's quite surreal, isn't it? He was clutching onto it for dear life. So, Nicola, who are your faves?
Well, Rebecca, because she was unbelievable. And
look,
she's
the
a mummy, and yay, we've got to go for Rebecca. But I do have a slight crush. My husband's here on One Direction. Harry is so cute!
Women up and down the nation, like naughty.
My niece told me, he's the curly one, my niece told me, who's 9, that he's the favourite in school, and I was like, oh no, they're not my favourite, and now I'm here and I see them, I was like,
You've been one round.
yeah,
You've seen it in the flesh. What do you think of Wagner?
No, I'm sorry, he has to go. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
He might be a really nice guy, and I'm really sorry for being honest, but at the end of the day, there is more talented people than him here. I can sing better than Wagner.
I can't apologise for being honest. Well, look, speaking of Vaggers or Waggers or whatever you want to call him, Wag the Bag, we went round to his house this week and had a snoop around to find out what life was like for him before entering the X Factor. Check this out.
I'm Wagner's neighbour. I've been looking after the cat while he's been away. As you're here, would you like to come and have a look round? As you see, he's got 2 big speakers. They are loud. He does like cats and things. He used to have a tiger as a pet. He's got some old bus kit. Oh, look, we've got another one here. It's quite heavy. We've got his samurai swords up there, because he's a keen martial artist.
When Wagner first opened his dojo, he decided to actually go out and buy a lot of children's toys so that when the families did start training with us, the children would have something to play with when they came along to watch.
It's his bongo drums.
Although we live across the road from Wagner, we always know when he's in, because we can hear him playing his bongos in the garden.
These kitchens are very small, and it looks as though he's had some chips.
Wagner normally comes in about 3 times a week for his row and his 3 chips, because he likes to watch his figure.
This is Mia, Wagner's cat.
Christine said that was like a picture of inside his head.
That's what I imagine inside his head. It's like
I don't know what's the cat called? Is it Beethoven? Or Louis called it Beethoven.
Oh, you know what you should look at? The cat was called Mia. You should look at Stephen Fry on Wagner on the internet. It's
I
the most
saw
funny
that.
thing.
It is
we showed
brilliant.
It. It's so funny.
Yes.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Listen, who is going tomorrow? That's what everyone wants to know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a really, really tough one, actually.
I think Paige is going to be.
Do you think so? After those comments,
in some
did you
trouble.
think Simon was a bit
I
harsh?
said about Crocodile Rock. It's a great song. Nothing wrong with that at all.
I didn't think he was one of the
I
best.
really liked him last week, and I thought they should have kept up with that.
I
I'm not
think
supposed
he's
to say my
really,
opinion, though. So
he is
let's forget
cute,
that.
but
I think it's always hard being the first out, though. I
Yeah.
have sympathy for
That
them.
is the curse of being first.
It is a little bit. I think it's really tough for them. They're extra nervous and they're kind of kicking things off. So I kind of have a bit of a sympathy
Don't you
for
think
them.
Katie kind of underperformed a bit as well? I mean, the voice just did sound.
I wonder whether it's
a
all
bit
got
weak.
to her. Do you think
Yeah.
that she'll be in the bottom two again?
she will be, but I feel sorry for her. She hasn't killed anyone. Why do people... I really feel for her. She wasn't the best and she isn't the best, but she's better than some of the others.
Yeah.
But then, you know, she's a bit dramatic, you know, when she was sort of talking about...
She
you know,
gets a lot of press attention, and Simon calls it a high-class problem. Do you think that she's too much of a drama queen? Is that what it is?
I don't know. You've got to have something there that the public can get a handle on. And
Yeah.
We've certainly got a handle on Katie's story, her backstory, well, the whole story, you know, and the things that go on in the show as well. You know, I think also we ought to mention Aidan.
Yeah.
He doesn't stand out. You know, he's.
Do you think he doesn't?
He performed
'Cause
perfectly
sometimes
well
he
tonight.
does. Sometimes he does his intense, spooky thing, and then people go, wow.
Mm.
And then other times, you're right, he just does a good, solid performance. I've got to ask, do you and Frank watch at home together?
Yeah.
Who's
oh, yeah.
Frank
No, he'll be
supporting?
watching now. He thinks Rebecca's outstanding.
Is he watching now? Hi,
yes,
Frank.
he will be, I'm sure.
I don't know you, but hi. He likes Rebecca.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I got a text actually during the show
Oh, did he
saying
text
she
you?
was amazing.
Saying
yeah.
Rebecca was amazing. Well, she was.
She's like a mini Aretha Franklin. Do you not think
You
that?
know, her
Yeah.
voice
Like
is
a very
so
young
rich
Aretha.
and smooth.